Since I wanted to share a short story today, which I had
ਧੰਨ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਜੀ
Since I wanted to share a short story today, which I had heard a few days ago. But before I start on the story, I wanted to discuss with you why I wanted to share that particular story. Since these days we see that there is a lot of consumption of content, a lot of written content in the form of audibles is there, books is there, and a lot of audible content is given in written also. We see that there are videos available, there are also YouTube channels and other blog posts available. We are reading, we are consuming, we are understanding whatever is being given to us. I have seen that lately there is something that is resonating with everybody, the entire population of the world. We all want positive vibes. We all want good vibes. We want to be surrounded by good energies, positive energies. And I don't want to be with people who sap me of my energy, who make me feel drained. This is something that we tell our peers, our parents, our co-workers every day. Sometimes we feel drained because of our co-workers, sometimes because of our bosses, sometimes because of other people who are reporting to us, and sometimes because of our family situations. But saints, have we ever tried to think that what is the other person thinking? Isn't the other person also expecting and thinking the same thing? That they also expect positive vibes, that they also want good vibes, that they also want someone to speak to or to be gathered with who can increase their energy, who can uplift their mood, who can make them feel joyful and peaceful. So here is the question. We have to ask ourselves, what is it that we are bringing to the table? We have a lot of expectations. We want a lot of things. But what is it that we are doing to improve the situation, to change the situation? What is the kind of responsibility that we are taking to create these vibes? What is it that we are contributing? Every time we ask a question to the world, to God Almighty, to other people, we must ask the same question to ourselves and see how are we contributing to make this world a better place. Isn't this what we have been learning in the Nirankari mission? Isn't this what we have been gaining from here? That we have the chance to make this world a better place. Now, let us come to the story that I have been hearing, and I have heard it many times over. And why I have done it is something that you will realize after I finish the story. The content of the story will make you understand why I had to give this reference to the context. Since there is a person who was giving a TED talk, and in the TED talk, she ended up talking about her own children. And she said that what does one parent want for their children? What does the Sadguru want for his children? What is it that they want? They want all of us to be happy. That is the sum total of everybody's existence. We just want to be happy. Now, that parent said that I wanted to ensure that my 3 boys, who were very young, the oldest of whom was only 3 years old, they should learn the lesson or the language of happiness in their childhood itself so that they can carry it forward in their adulthood. But the question that she was being faced with again and again was that in the entire world, the happiness index is very low. The Psychologist Society says that everyone is depressed, people are anxious. So how do we create a better world for these children who are growing up? So she decided that on the day of the birthday of her child, she will tell the child that let us do one thing. The next 365 days till your next birthday will be the year of giving. Each day of the next 365 days, we will give. And she told the child that why she was saying that. She said that whatever she has read and understood, she has seen that it is giving that actually increases the amount of happiness hormone in our minds. It is the act of giving that reduces the cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone in our bodies. It is the act of giving which actually makes the giver happy. And she said that according to me, this is something that if you will learn in childhood itself, then you will be able to have a happy life. The child was not very enthusiastic about it because he did not understand what it meant. But she said that let us start and then we will see. She also shared this idea with her extended family and friends. And most of them told her that how is it possible that you can give something each of the 365 days of the year. She also thought about it deeply. And she told her son that giving does not necessarily mean that you have to give something to someone physically. It means that you can give two caring words, one caring gesture, a solution, a ear on which somebody can put their problems, which you can hear, which nobody else is hearing. This is also giving. You can just make yourself available. It is very simple. So then she told her child that let's begin from today. So the next day, they went to a charity of animals. They went and donated blankets for the animals. And there, the child, while giving the blankets, realized that these are the number of animals who my blankets are going to impact. He felt very enthusiastic and he was very happy. And at night, he asked his mother, Mother, what are we going to give tomorrow? So she said, why don't you think about it? You make a list. And the child himself said, let's go to an old care home. We will give them also blankets. That will something that will make me happy. So the mother said that more than that, the old care home, people need your time. You must give them affection, respect, and seek their blessings. And this is what we will do tomorrow. And this is how a series of giving days began in their family. There were extended family members who started joining them in this act, and they started a chain reaction, one to the other to the other. And this made the mother so enthusiastic that she started sharing this experience of hers on the internet in a blog post. She started receiving emails and replies from people from all over the world, from Australia, from England, from Africa, from people who she was not related to, people she had never seen. But they wrote to her that they were inspired by her story. There were many of them who were school teachers, and they had started similar projects in their classrooms, which extended to the whole school as well. Here is where the lesson lies. If one person wants to make an impact, if one person wants to, जिसे कहते हैं जारी करी एक मुहिम, उसका जो फार रीचिंग इफेक्ट है वो हमको धीरे धीरे पता चलता है. पर इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि हमें कोशिश नहीं करनी चाहिए. We must begin from somewhere as small as possible. The contribution may not be very big, it doesn't matter. But we must think for others. This is one karma where the fruit lies within the karma itself. You give, you feel happy. And there is nothing else that you will require to make you happy and feel blessed. Saints, say with love.
धन निरंकार जी.